Hey you guys, happy Friday! Friday night. We all know what that means. It's come craft with me time. Thank you for giving up your Friday night to spend some crafty time with me. Those of you who are joining us new, my name is Lesley Oman, and I have a blog called Hungry Heffy Crafts. And my YouTube channel here is Hungry Heffy, and every Friday night, 9 p.m, I turn on my camera and get crafty for a live YouTube live session. It's always lots of fun. And so if you're here watching this video and not live, you should know that this is an unedited video. So it's going to be a long one. Pop it on while you're crafting, pop it on while you're doing the dishes or something. I hope that you'll get some level of entertainment even after the fact. I know a lot of people tell me that they watch it after the fact and watch the replay if they can't manage to catch it live. So we're just getting all set up. In a few minutes I will steal the desk away from Craig, but he is just getting all the settings sorted. I wanted to share this card with you guys while I'm waiting. I've actually had a pretty good week because I've managed to do 2 videos that you'll see on my YouTube coming up shortly. And I have, while my videos are rendering, I can't use my computer. So I have been grabbing things from around my craft room and I've been throwing together some cards from the leftover bits and pieces that is in my craft room. And this is one of the ones that I did. I wanted to create a card with like 3 panels. And my original idea was to put the Heffy Doodle Honey Bunny Boo bunnies on it. But when I did it, I actually, like this section was bigger than the other ones, so it was all off in my mind. So I actually put it away and put it aside, should I say, and then did another background, but I knew that I could come and rescue this and make it into something else. And the other day I grabbed some of my, I've got a couple of things actually dotted around the craft room that I'll show you in just a minute, where I have elements that have been die cut, maybe leftovers that I've actually colored, ones that haven't been colored but have been die cut, backgrounds or offcuts of pattern paper, or, well, not pattern paper, but like inked things. I'll show you them in a little bit. But I reached for my little stash and I pulled out actually these 3 bears, which is from the My Favorite Things Bitty Bears stamp set, which I love and I still love. Let me move this up a wee bit. And the idea here was I wanted to use this May the Forest Be With You and add some critters. So it's like scene building. I thought it was really cute. So I've got my deer, which is a Lawn Fawn deer, a Lawn Fawn bunny, a Heffy Doodle tulip, an MFT foxy down at the bottom, Heffy Doodle mouse from the Hello Squeakheart, and then the bears from the Bitty Bear collection. And I thought it was really fun. Isn't it cute? Looks like Craig is finishing up. Hey Cheryl, must be afternoon where you are. Good afternoon. Craig just hid my comments. Let me grab it back. There we go. Hi Beth. And Marina's here. Maria. Every live starts with Maria going, hello. I don't know how long I can stay awake. I know that Fridays are often very hardcore for you after a long week of all those kiddos running around. Craig wants to know if the audio is okay. Let us know. Laura says, hey lovely, maybe not the time to ask, but those churros you posted, ooh, I had such good envy. So I told Craig this, didn't I, that I saw something on Instagram the other day that said, My eyes flirt more with food than with boys. It's like, yep, that is me. And yeah, did I tell you guys that I've been doing a diet? Hey, I've been dieting. Sorry, what was that? Healthy eating, which I hate. And yeah, churros were happening. I just could not. I was like, I've had enough of this. I'm gonna go all out. Yeah. Yeah, we'll send you the churro recipe. Okay. Audio's good, Craig. Put that over there for me. Maria says, what do you want in your birthday card, Craig? I'm gonna guess he's gonna say surprise me. Surprise me. Oh dear. Hey everyone. Oh, and Brina says, I got your squeak heart stamps. Ooh, yay. That's good. And Marjoline is joining from her bed. Awesome. Living the life of luxury. Tucked up on your bed. In your bed. Okay, so let me show you my little stash of stuff that I have. Fat is a natural Botox. Lose weight. And dimples appear, is that what that is? Where is the rest of my stuff? Over here. So I also have this and this. We'll have a quick look through them in a minute, because whenever I start getting crafty, I'm going to want to try and remember what's all in here. Okay, so stuff kind of everywhere. In fact, yes, kind of everywhere. Okay, so let's go through this one first of all. I'll just throw them all out. These are a lot of flourishy things. This is stuff that I had left over from a workshop I was prepping. So a lot of really like delicate die cuts. We've got some clouds. Let me put that there. Sun, leaves, Christmas, smile, a watercolored heart, a rose, a little taggy Happy Mother's Day, Hello World. It's kind of cute. A little, move these guys over here. You good, Craig? You're good. Yes, please. So I've got a glitter cloud as well. So you can see that I kind of just accumulate a lot of this kind of bits and pieces. Like if I end up stamping too many leaves or too many carrots or whatever, that they'll all kind of find their way into one of these tubs. This is like the tub that it lives in. Then this little one is on my desk. So every so often I'll take this and then empty it in here. And a lot of these are already colored. I can probably separate some of these. We've got some bitty bears. These are the ones I cut out using my scan and cut. And I've got some letters there, little fairy, love heart, some bits and pieces there. Okay, put them all in there for now. So these are great if I need like a card quick. Then it can normally come together quite nicely by digging through this stuff. And even if I'm only using one or two things out of it, then that's fine. Then it just, a lot of the time it can spark more inspiration. I've got a honey die cut, two little, what she's saying, speech bubblies. That's in here. So this was part of a feather from a die cut from a Love from Lizzie blog hop last year. Got a nice little frame there. More suns. These were cute. I got these as a present, so I'm not used them all yet. And we've got a couple of sequins and stuff in here. I'm really liking this color combo of the grey, the teal and the yellow. And what have we got there? Hugs, see a little hug sentiment. Okay. And then these are the ones that are already coloured. And so if I were, for example, if we went to go to Starbucks, I would normally grab like this pouch of stuff. If I didn't want to bring stamping things with me, I could bring this little pouch of non-coloured. And then when I come home, I'll usually put them in here. These are out of a colouring book, but I think they're really pretty. And I used this actually at a craft show. And the idea was to make them into bookmarks, but that never happened. So lots of fun things. A little, yeah, this was a prototype for a wedding card. This is kind of cute. We've got a cute little, what's that called? Oyster thing. Yeah, this is old. So a couple of years, yeah, at least a year ago, maybe actually 2 years ago, I drew, like hand drew some critters. And this was one of the ones that I drew. And this one too, actually. And pretended that they were stamps. There we go. And they've still not yet been used, but plenty of time. So some fun things in there that hopefully we will get inspired to use today. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Who knows? I need to get another little pouch for this one rather than just putting it in a baggie. And then in here, I've got all sorts. I've got some cloudy backdrops. These were some images that my friend stamped for me because I couldn't get that stamp set. It was sold out, and so she stamped me a couple of things. These Denise brought over with her whenever she visited, and then I managed to steal them off her. Some leftover embossing paste background. A surplus to requirement sandy, like seabed. This was a digi stamp from Heffy Doodle. We've got a wave. Don't forget to remind Lesley about our 30-minute timer for the camera. Yes, I'm going to just do that now. So we've also got some seaside people. We've got some reindeer, otters. So cute. Little yetis. Got some dragons, some more otters, pirates in there. Lots of fun things. I'm hoping that we can, oh, like the start of a card that obviously didn't get finished. I think maybe that was where this was supposed to go. Don't know what happened to it. Ooh, I have an idea. We could maybe use that guy who was on the beach for thinking of you. Make it look like he's on a beach. We could maybe rescue that today. So, do you guys have a stash full of unfinished business in your craft room? That's what I would like to know. I'd like to know all about it and how often you go through it, because some of these things have been in here for probably like a year. Oh, there's more. I should probably try and consolidate them a bit more. Let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, okay, yes, some more. Like grassy borders, circles. Little, oh, I didn't even know that was there. Okay, so we've got some stuff. And, over there. Don't need that. Let's get rid of some stuff I don't need. When I'm streaming, I tend to accumulate a lot of nonsense. And these ones here are also in my craft room. So in a live stream a few weeks, probably months ago, I did some alcohol inking. So I have these that I never used either. And this one, which was on acetate, which is really pretty, especially with white behind it. I like the blue and the pink coming through. And I also had an idea to create a shaker card with water in it. So I might try that tonight. I'm not sure. But first of all, I wanted to show you two more cards that I made from scraps this week. This one here, a little hug. And I had this left over from, I think I've got it over here. This card, also made on a live stream. So because I kept these on my desk in a little dish, then they were kind of sitting looking at me. And this guy happened to sit beside it in the dish. And I thought, hey, I'm going to make that into a card. So cute though, huh? Simple. And I got a magazine in the post. I get free ones come through. And it had a lovely embossing folder. And it's something that I don't do enough of. And I actually really enjoy the embossing folders. But I thought that it was cute to add some texture to the back, to the background. So there we go. I don't know why I'm doing that. I've got a close-up cam. Hold on. What have I done? There we go. And the little love heart is actually a scrapbooking embellishment. So Laura says, Crafty Not Shifty says, I have such a stash. I purge it and give all the usable bits to my nieces. That's good. Well done. I don't do that enough. I need to. Corin says, hey Corey, my pile is much bigger than yours. I never go through it. I tell myself I'll use it when the kids want to make some. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll tend to bring it out whenever Piper wants to craft, but she normally wants to craft with her own extravagant idea. So it never really gets done. I do, like say, if we're going to Starbucks or something, then she'll get well into that. So today, was it today? I don't know. Craig was trying to sort out the computer because it was being a stupid beast. And I found, you know, whenever you pull something out of a drawer, or it was actually like a stack of paper, I pulled it out, and then this rainbow colored background like fell out. And I was like, well, I can't use my computer. Craig's using it. I'll just play. So I sat on the floor and Copic colored my little house. But I think it turned out kind of cute, huh? Lorraine says, I didn't think I was going to make it tonight. I've just been in hospital. Not good, but back home to come craft with me. Yay, I'm glad you're home. Sorry you've had a bit of a rough day, and I hope that you're resting well, my lovely. Right, I'm going to try and keep up with your comments, but I also want to get into crafting. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to tell you what inspired it. It looks probably a bit messier than my normal shenanigans, but sometimes it's good to get out of your comfort zone. So when I was making this card, I had a perfectly scalloped rectangle sitting on my desk next to my Big Shot, and I was looking at it thinking I want to use that as a mask, and I just kind of started playing, to be honest. So I stuck it down to some cardstock, and then I actually grabbed a piece of paper to go underneath. and took some ink pads. And I'm going to do some different colours this time. Let's do rosy cheeks. So I thought that I wanted to do like a rainbow kind of feel. But once I started, I changed my mind. Yeah. So let's see what I can come up with. This is Butter from Longform. I discovered that it's really hard to do straight lines, but I like it being kind of organic. What was that? Rosy cheeks and butter. And I might just do the two colours actually. Amanda says, ha ha ha, I keep a dish on my desk with die cut images that I didn't use and a whole drawer of extra die cuts and cut off bits that's big enough to use later. Yeah, I kind of do that with, I have a drawer, or what was once a drawer. Like it was like a wooden drawer, an IKEA thing, and now I don't have the unit, I just have the drawer bit. And for plain coloured cardstock that is big enough to use again, I'll keep it in there. If it's like a certain size, I'll put it in back in with my plain coloured cardstock, but this is for like the scraps. You know, whenever you want to just cut like a sentiment strip or like a love heart or something. Maria says, I love the rainbow fairy card. Maria, I was totally thinking of you when I made it, because like your Instagram is like an ode to rainbows. Every time I see a rainbow card now, I think of you and Laura Basson. Brenna says, I have two Tupperware Mod Mate Square containing my unfinished crafty bits. One is for almost finished cards and the other is just random stuff. Okay, so here is what I started off with, and then whenever I was crafting the other one, I thought, let's turn it into tartan. So on this side of the water we call it tartan. Over with the other half of the world, well, maybe not half, I don't know, you call it plaid. Whenever I was visiting Crystal, they have this family portrait of all that they took out in the woods, and they're all wearing like buffalo plaid. And I was joking with her that I very almost bought a red buffalo plaid shirt as I was like coming to visit, and as I come off the airport I'd be like honorary Thompson, you know, on a big badge that said honorary Thompson or something like that. Yeah, but who am I kidding? Like, I'm gonna have time to go shopping whenever I'm prepping desperately for Creativation. Okay, so I got to this part and I pulled it up and I was like, oh yeah, that's messy. But I like this. I think it looks kind of cute. So I snuggled in my die. Or at least I tried to. There we go. Nice and snuggly. And then I need to make sure that I get the frame and the underneath. And it doesn't move as it goes through my machine. Find another thing. Pop it there. Oh, Corey, I was going to tell you that I planned to go to IKEA last week because I want to create I want to create, you know the way you've got, so Corin has got a desk and then she's put like little risers on the desktop and put like another desktop on top. So there's a gap, I don't know how big it is, maybe like 3-4 inches gap between her top desk and underneath. And I have been wanting that for forever because I have my trimmer, my Misties, and a wireless keyboard that I have like on the floor propped up against my wall like this. And I kept trying to say like, I just need like a little slot to slide it in. And then when I watched your crafty video, I was like, yep, I need to do that. But my desk that I have totally moved. You pig. My desk that I have is a sit-stand desk, so I can't really put anything on it. Or rather, it's too expensive probably to mutilate it. So my unit behind me, I'm going to do that to it. Yeah, super cheap, I think, and like pretty amazing. Oh, it's fine. It was just the top layer that got mutilated. It's all good. It's all good. So I think it looks cute, and then whenever you layer up some bits and pieces, it doesn't look quite so messy. This is the other thing I want to get rid of. Well, not rid of, but have a better home for it. Let's get some of these. Yes, so my plan was to go there last week. Didn't happen. Snow happened, I'm afraid. So I didn't really want to risk the journey. And we've got 2 parties this weekend, so it won't happen this weekend either. Yeah, so Piper is determined that she wants to do another live stream, so make sure you've got your notifications turned on. That's going to happen sometime. I always get a little bit nervous whenever Piper wants to do her live stream because, yeah, she's great, but it's like you don't really know whether she's going to behave or not. Or, yeah, she has a bit of a tendency to pull at everything in the craft room. Okay. So I can either cut this down and make it slightly smaller so that you can't see it, or attempt to do one of those beautiful cards where it is die cut, but it's still got a foldy on the side, you know what I mean? So let's do that. Why not? Antonius Maximus, hey! The buffalo check shirt would have made you a hipster lumberjill, like a lumberjack, is it? Is it Jack and Jill? Yeah, I could have totally rocked that look, I reckon. Then whenever we went there to Crystal's house, her husband had a, what did he call it? A plasma cutter? Is it called a plasma cutter? Where it basically cuts metal. So we went out to see what he was doing, and he was like, got his little helmet thing on it, just cutting the metal with it. And I was like, oh yeah, I want to go with that. Yeah, I had to go. It was fabulous. Lots of fun. I was like, oh, crafting with metal. I guess this is kind of like die cutting is crafting with metal, eh? If you want to read into it like that. Okay. Give my little lovely. I reckon that worked enough. Lumberjill Lesley. I'm Amanda says, my 11-year-old Kelly wants to do live streams too. I've had her start with stories. They're only up for 24 hours, just in case. Yeah. So you remember last week, if anybody who is watching was here last week, I think it was last week, I wanted to do a, do you know what? I was going to say that I don't know why I'm fiddling with this, because I could just use this as the front of my card. And I think I actually might. Let's get rid of these knobbly bits first of all. Last week, I went on Instagram, was like, hey, I'm going to do a live stream over on YouTube. And then my computer decided to do an update right at that very moment. And it decided to crash in the middle of my update. So I had to do an Instagram live instead, which is not as good in my opinion. And it, mostly because it like disappears, right? If you're going to go to the bother of crafting live, then and I have a lot of people who say that they like watching the stream after the fact. But this week, YouTube has introduced a YouTube Live function. So you can just click it right from your desktop. So that's exciting. Woohoo! Corin says, I don't mind mutilating IKEA stuff because it's not expensive. Yeah, but if you go to IKEA with me, you think it's not expensive, but you still end up spending like hundreds and hundreds of pounds. Because you think, it's not expensive, yeah. Oh, that's really cheap. I'll buy that. I need that. Yeah. Right, guys, what are we going to put on this? I quite like this on here. What do you reckon? Should we do that? Too pink. This is kind of cute. Kind of matches. What should we do? Craig says, important update, churros are still delicious. Where's my churros, husband? Honestly. When I made the churros, so the recipe, ooh, pretty. The recipe that I did, pretty. Look at all these fun things. Pretty, pretty, pretty. The churros that I made, there you go. Maria, another one for you. Loads of stuff in here I didn't even know I had. It's a baked churros recipe, which means that you don't deep fry it, so it's healthier, apparently. I just saw something that I like the look of. And when they were done, it was nice, but it wasn't like, I don't know, they weren't crispy like real churros. What do you think? This one? Or like this one? Oval or circle? Guess it depends what else we want to put on it, huh? But this week we bought an air fryer. He looks cute. He looks like he's about ready to partay. Doesn't he? Doesn't he look nice like that? Hi, Gabby. No, I have not tried stuffed churros. Pretty certain. Oh, look at this guy. Looks like he was made for this card with the teal colors. I think I actually quite like this one. Cute. What do you reckon? Yeah, so they were a bit soggy, and I was like, I don't know. But we bought an air fryer this week. And Craig was like, let's put them in the air fryer. I didn't think it was going to work, but they came out so lovely. So much for the diet. I'm okay with that. Everyone deserves a little treat every now and again. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can get another oval die. I know I have a Spellbinders one. I've got 2 Spellbinders. And I know I've got one with like little dots on it, but I don't think it's going to be big enough. Let's have a mooch. It'll be the last one in here for sure. How come that always happens? You never find it. Oh, I guess it's not meant to happen. Never mind. So hold on, let's go back to these stuffed churros that you're talking about. What are they stuffed with? Oh, it's the wrong aspect ratio. Never mind. The stuffed ones are mind-blowing, says Antonius Maximus. Oh, I always forget about my tea when I'm out here. Okay, we need a sentiment on this little guy. Any requests for a sentiment of sorts? I guess we should have something about cake or birthday or something like that. Let's see what we've got. I like these ones. Oh, cinnamon caramel gooey paste. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, I like the big hugs. I like that. Free cake. I mean, happy birthday. Let's see, cake. I think I need to do a stamp that says something about cake. Nom nom. I think I can do the big hugs. Let me go and see if I can find some cardstock that will stay in this for a second. Too blue. Too blue. A green, minty green. I think that will work. Corin says yes it is. Hold on. Here they're stuffed with Manjac Blanc. I do not know what that is. You need to educate me on that one. Here they're stuffed with Manjac Blanc. I'm either, like, it could be a typo, but I have no idea because I'm not all that well up in the culinary cuisine of the world. Although, life goals, am I right? Have you guys been watching that thing on Netflix called Ugly Delicious? There was a whole episode dedicated to tacos. Oh, it was like Game of Belly. When I was at Crystal's, we had she made tacos and used the blue corn tortilla. And I'm like, what? What is that? It's nuts. What are we gonna go with? I give them a Disney Visa card with spending money on it. His was spend. That would be me. I think I'm gonna go for big hugs. He's than his, yeah. So every time I go up to create and craft, there is, I've probably told you this before, there is a service station on like the freeway, should I say. There's a service station, and in it there's lots of delicious food outlets, and it's such a trek up there in the car. It's a long old drive, especially for someone with a dodgy back like I have. And when I get there, it's like I get to reward myself. And there's a place called El Mexicana, which does burritos and, more importantly, churros. And the last time I went up, I said to Craig, "Oh no, like how am I gonna go to that place and not have churros? Like, it's hard." But I did it, because that's the thing about dieting. I feel so freaking guilty about everything. It's actually the main reason that I hate anything to do with dieting. Sucks the joy out of life, in my opinion. Anyway, I end up talking about how much I hate dieting on these streams way too much. I'm going to turn you on mute while I do some embossing. Oops, if I can find my... There we go. No. Fabulous. The only thing he brought back from Disney was 10 extra pounds. Yeah. A life full of memories. We have only been to Disneyland Paris. Totally want to go back again. When we went, there was a massive heat wave, which killed Craig, of course, being the Scotsman that he is. Ideal temperature, like 10 degrees in a t-shirt. And but it was like the best thing ever. I totally want to go back. I'm going to try and convince Craig. Where is the one that I'm looking for? Love ya, thanks, happy. Must be this one, big hugs. They never look like they're supposed to look. Yeah, so we were supposed to be going skiing in like 2 weeks. But my back has been super sore recently. So I don't think it's a good idea to do that. But maybe, just maybe, we could do Disney instead? Please, everybody, message Craig and tell him that that's a great idea. Although, to be fair, he loved Disney just as much as I did, so. But, yeah, our oven broke a little while ago. And then our fence panel blew down. So, it's not fun spending money on stuff that isn't fun. Like, yeah, I know we need an oven, we need to cook, we need to eat, we need to feed our child or something. She can't live on cereal. And we have to replace the fence because we share it with a neighbour. Boo. It's just so boring. I don't want to spend thousands of pounds on stuff like that. I've got a holiday. Never mind. Hey, Simon. Simon's here. Oh, wait a minute. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Amanda says, just ordered fried ice cream instead. Oh, that was not what I was going to say, but anyway. Okay, I've missed some of the comments, but Amanda said that her rabbit was addicted to papaya. I mean, first of all, numb. Of course it is. And second of all, is this the rabbit that like just hopped into your craft room one day? Tell us the story. I don't get it. I mean, I'm totally jealous, but I don't understand what happened. But I think it just appeared one day, right? Tell us what's going on there. Got me some party animal action here. I actually just want the little tiny stampies because I want to dress up this background. Add a little bit of color to it. Bring those colors into this area in the middle because it's a bit, well, it's a bit white at the moment. So that is minty fresh. And then I'll use butter as well. All right. Oops. Cabby says, diet, what is this thing called a diet? Hey guys, look how little, in fact, not how much, how little of this nasty eBay Chinese nonsense foam I have left. I have done so well getting through it. I hate it so much, but soon it shall be gone forever and I can get back to using my foam that I adore. I don't know why I've been so determined with this guy. Like it was totally like €2 or something. It wasn't even a big expenditure. I guess I just hate spending money on essentials like adhesives. It always feels like, oh, I had to buy glue. Nobody wants to spend money on glue. I'd rather spend it on a stamp set. Yeah, so this is pre-colored and I'm sure you can see that the teal cake looks beautiful, but it's a little blue compared to my background. So I'm looking for a yellow to greenify it up a little bit and hopefully make it tie in a bit more. What do you think? Does it look a bit better now? Can you even tell on the camera? Probably not. Okay, let's see. Diet is die with a T at the end, says Alexander. Yeah, I made that joke in front of Piper, like there's a reason that the first 3 letters in diet spells die. And she was like, oh, Mummy! I felt totally guilty after I said that, even though I meant it. Stick this little guy on. And now this one. Just gonna go grab my, what's it called? Bling? Is it called bling? Bling adhesive. It's hiding somewhere on me. Where is it? They're just a bit smaller, so they're easier to position. And Tony Smacksmith says, Craig, you need a yearly pass for Disney. We're not close enough for that, I'm afraid. Well, it's probably a lie. We're like, we could totally get the Eurostar to France. But it's, yeah. We just never would. By the time we go and visit family, which is a necessary evil, and don't tell my mum I called it that, and then actually get a holiday for ourselves, and it's, yeah, we wouldn't be able to go enough. In fact, it'd probably be much cheaper just to like go once all out instead of the yearly pass. Gabby says, I've been very skinny and I've always been since a child. It's my genetics. I eat a lot. I can eat more than anyone else I know. As a child, I would eat adult portions. I wish I could come back. I can't. So Gabby, I was pretty much that annoying person that would eat and eat and eat. You know, my name's Hungry Heffy. And yeah, have a baby and then your body kind of goes, okay. And then you're not so lucky. Well, I wasn't anyway. I hope that you stay that lucky. So, which is probably why the whole idea and concept of dieting is alien. Has been alien to me anyway. Okay, let's add some in the wool drips. Ooh, it's super peaky. Little tip for you. If you get little peaks, sometimes you can tap them down, which works okay if it's got a little bit of viscosity to it. Sometimes it's like total peaky. Take your finger, lick it. Oh, that did not work. Try that again. There we go. I think these Nouveau drops, it depends how like warm your craft room is or something. Tastes delicious. I mean, it ain't no churros. Imagine how much crafting stuff you could buy for £1,000. I know. Although I think I would probably not buy crafting supplies. I would like re-kit my craft room totally. Okay, card number 1 from my stash. Let's see what else I can make. Okay, I'm determined that I really want to do something with this, or this maybe even, and maybe try and make a water shaker kind of card thing. It's kind of cool, huh? And I might use the volcano from Heffy Doodle. I really don't know if this is even going to work out. But I know you guys will enjoy it if it does work out, and if it doesn't work out, you'll probably enjoy it even more. Watch me screw everything up. Live and on air. Let's see what we've got. Pop you over there. Tidy up a little bit. Yes, this Amanda said she hopped into my craft room and stayed. So is your craft room like a garage like mine, or I'm guessing it's not in your house, like she just appeared in one of the room in your house. Nobody claimed her, so now she's ours. Her name is Remington Steal Your Heart Bun Bun McPoopants. Oh, I love her, and I love the name. It's the best name I've ever heard. I love it a lot. Okay, gotta get me some rectangulars. Hey guys, I have been working on drawing release 4 for Heffy Doodle. So nearly ready to share it with the old design team. But exciting news, we've got a change up on our design team happening soon. So stay peeled for that. Where are my stitched rectangulars? Where would they live? And why aren't they where I expected them to be? Bear with me, guys. At school I'd be like, talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Oh, Laura, the churro place is in near Peterborough. It's the services near Peterborough, wherever that is. If you know. Huh. Let me check down here. Okay, well, I'm going to have to try a different plan, but that's okay. Ooh, I'm going to have to try a different plan anyway, because this is not the right proportions. Let me see if I've got my 4-bar rectangulars. That'll do. Let's cut this down. Corey says, I was an athlete growing up, so I was used to being able to eat whatever I wanted. Now after 3 kids, yeah, not so much. Yeah, I'm not an athlete. No. No. Lesley and athletics, no. No, that doesn't go together, I'm afraid. I think that as it dries, it continues to level out. Oh, the Nouveau drops, I'm guessing. Cool. Why not put gel inside the bag? Yeah, I mean, I love the idea, but I don't have any gel. Well, I might have hand cream or something like that. I don't think it's like a proper gel though. I was thinking of also putting in like watercolor paint, but I don't want anything that's going to stain the bag. I don't know, what do you think? I thought it's kind of cool. You like it? Should we try it? Should we try and mix it with some paint? Or do you think that it would be? I just think it's really fun. Anyway, I'm gonna add some more water. Yes, we converted the garage into the room. I have lots of windows. Oh yeah, so ours is a garage too. Hair gel works really well, says Lorraine. Okay, cool. Yeah, Greg doesn't have enough hair for hair gel anymore. Love you. Okay, let's cut this down. So it is a 4-bar card. I have no idea what that dimension is. I just know that it's called a 4-bar card. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So if I take I want to create a frame. So that I can hide the gel bag. So let me take this and die cut it first of all. Using a stitched rectangle. This is the clover frames from Heffy Doodle. Ooh. And then put my 4-bar on top, somewhat centered. So the rabbit just walked into your craft room. That's so nuts. Slightly jealous. Hey, did you guys catch my Instagram live and did you meet Fiskars? Isn't he amazing? He's my favorite forever. Okay. All right. So this is going to go on here. And this is going to go in here. It's totally not straight down there, ever so slightly. Elaine says, a new release. Well, Lesley, I'll need to find more cash. Yeah, do it. Okay, how am I? Oh no, I forgot to do the thing. Ah. Let me turn this on again. Wait, is it always that dark? Is that normal? It looks like it's a bit dark to me. Is it always dark like this? Craig! Hold on. Let me call the cavalry. Okay, so how am I going to do this? My bag is like a bit on the big side. Like only just fits in there. I feel like I need to that might work. Okay, I need to trim this off. I think I may be being a little bit adventurous here, winging this so much. But sure, it is fun, isn't it? I want to make sure that I have enough to overlap it. Let's wing it and see. Okay. You realize if this like bursts or something, there's going to be a mighty mess. I'm fine with that. I'm sure it's at least entertaining. Okay, so everything's falling. I wanted to use the Geology Rocks stamp set because the background kind of reminded me of lava. Oh, there you are, hiding on me. I think that would be cool. I think this kind of reminds me of like a fire, like push. So I'm going to do that too. I'm really excited about this card actually. Hi Cindy. Yes, he's so cute and cuddly. He is cute and cuddly. My boy. He's the best. I'm a big fan and only slightly biased. I'm going to try and change this because it looks super dark and Craig's going to shout at me. Nope, wrong way. Is that any better, guys? Is it better? Or is it too blown out now? You guys need to have a look through the Heffy Doodle blog because some of the team have coloured this volcano and it almost looks like they have sat at the bottom of a volcano and like memorized every single like bit. Like, I don't know, the way that they can do the colouring is just absolutely magical. I've not even used special paper for this. Today's projects are kind of all about grabbing what you've got and working with it. So this is not Copic friendly paper. This is bog standard paper. I'm sure you guys all kind of work like I do, where you've got your Copic friendly paper, you've got the you know, the thick one, the thin one. You've got the card base kind of card. And then in my craft room, like I have no like, copy paper. Oh, what is happening? That's fine. Oh, it is better. Thank you. You know, whenever you go to use like glitter or something, and you want a piece of paper to just to fold up and push back in. Yeah, I can never find paper like that because I don't have a printer in my craft room. So yeah, I don't really feel very good at colouring in these guys, but it doesn't matter. Because tonight, my friends, we are winging it. You know the drill. If you've been on this, come craft with me before. All my Copic markers seem like they're drying out. I don't know why, because it's always freezing in my room. The joys of a converted garage, I suppose. Do I look somewhat volcano-like going on over here? Not bad. Let's die cut him. Okey-dokies. Is anybody out there crafting tonight? I know a couple of people said that they were in their beds, so presumably you guys aren't crafting. If you're crafting, I want to know what you're making, what you're playing with. Also, is anybody reading anything good? Oh, that's not even. That's fine. Okay, I'm a bit too red. So let's darken that up with a little cool grey on top. Tone it down a little bit. I'm not even sure if this is even obvious, the fact that it's got bubbles in it. Still fun. Okay, let's stick it down. Make sure all my water is on this end. Ooh. There we go. Amanda says, I'm crafting today. She's making some cards. Cool. Tell me more. What are you making? What kind of cards are you? Bringing out the beast. What kind of cards are you making today? Guys, what did I do my frame bonus? Corin says I'm always reading, but I don't read fiction all that much. Yeah, I've been binge reading stuff, and then sadly, like I pretty much exclusively read series because I read it so quickly that, like, I like to get invested. I like to transport oneself off to a little other realm. Too thick. And if it's just a a one book thing, then I don't know. I think I find it hard to get more like as invested in them. Probably sounds a bit silly, but I'm more of a series kind of girl. Plus, I like fantasy in a like other world. Of course, Harry Potter, of course, and those kind of things. Right. It doesn't have to be perfect. I like to read things that teach me something. Is that weird? Says Corey. Nuh-uh. That's really good, actually. I'm a bit like that with like some YouTube videos and things. Like this one time when I broke both my arms, that's a funny story. Have I told you guys about that? And I was pretty much lying on my butt for like the longest time, not being able to do anything. And I pretty much within a day was like, yep, I just can't do Netflix. Like, it's just brain numbing. I do like a bit of Netflix, but you cannot do like all day, every day. Like, I need to actually be active. So I did a whole lot of like online classes. I started off with like scrapbooking and artsy stuff and things. Ha ha, that's so fun. So you can see the tape there, but that's okay because that's where this little guy is gonna go. Boom. I read The Panda is Fat haikus. I don't know what that is, but now I really, really want to know what that is. The Panda is Fat haikus. Let's see what I've got for this boil. He's super fine. I'm not convinced that my glue pen is going to stick to the plastic. Sure. I'm going to reach for the ye old micro dots. Have you guys have these in your stash? So old. Essentially, you might not even be able to see it. There's like super tiny dots of adhesive, like total mini glue dots. And you put your die cut in there. You give it a massage. And then you peel it off. And it's a bit like sticker. You might be able to see there's like a ring on that now, like a darker area because I've removed some of the dots. It's nice and sticky. Oops. I'm really liking this. It's so fun. Da, 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 da. Also, been obsessed with the Hamilton soundtrack. Bye, Laura. Sweet dreams. Last week it was, oh, this is called Micro Dots. Micro Dots. It is old. Like, I've had it for like 15 years or something because you only get like 5 or 6 sheets. So, of course, that means you're reluctant to use them. Yeah. But yeah, I've got a couple of sheets. Micro dots. Tiny glue dots for a precise application. By Ucraft. No idea if they even live or exist anymore. Yeah, but they're good. I like them. I like them. Right, so I wanted to maybe do like a little steamy weemy coming out of here. I'm thinking vellum. Let's grab some. Yeah, so last week it was The Greatest Showman was the soundtrack of my life. I was addicted to it. And then this week it's Hamilton. Oh, you know what I should have done is the other one. Let me see. I might be able to make it work. This one, this little die, can you see, has got like embossing lines. Probably easier if you emboss first and then cut it out. But hey, easy's for wimps. Corey's Googling it. Yeah, let us know if it still exists. It's kind of hard to see the dots, but there's definite texture there. You see it better on cardstock. I think my plan to use up all my like stashy stuff is great, but I'm actually creating a heck of a lot more mess than anything else. So this is going to go like here, I think. I can get it the right way around. Does it really matter? And I'm thinking that I might actually die cut the little face into it, or stick the eyes on, because I think it's kind of cute with the eyes. Let me see. So I can either die cut eyes like this into it, or stamp some eyes on it. Let me stamp some eyes on it. I think I found it on Amazon. Woo! Good old Amazon. Amazon has completely and utterly spoilt me. I mentioned the fact that our oven broke, and we ignored it for a bit, like all good adults would. And then we're like, right, we're going to really have to do this. We went in to buy it, to look at them, to buy them, to a shop, and we were like, okay, this one. I'm like, okay, we'll get you all scheduled in for delivery, and it's going to be like, it was like 2 weeks, at least 10 days anyway, maybe 2 weeks. I was like, oh man, really? Ugh. And then I ordered a chair because of, you know, the dodgy back thing. And I don't know, I guess there's an expectation whenever you live in the age of Amazon that things are only going to take a few days to arrive. And so they were like, okay guys, yeah, here, thank you for your order, we'll let you know when it's coming. And then I actually phoned them and was like, you have not heard anything? Like, yeah, it's okay, you'll hear. I'm like, okay. So that took at least 10 days as well, I think, actually. At least it was definitely over a week for sure. Let's add some of this on here. These things do get on your fingers a little bit, but it's worth it. I just want to push this round all the time. Okay. I'm going to use the same die cut to cut out some foam, but in black, because I think it will make it pop a bit more. Let's see if I've got some black. Yes, I do. There we go. Googly eyes, ask Cindy. I do have googly eyes somewhere, but nowhere that is handy enough for a live stream. That's totally a gotta dig that out kind of situation. So everybody, I want to know what's your favorite crafty thing at the moment. I think mine is this machine. It's just so handy and it's cute. And it makes an awesome kissing noise every time that you lift it. A little bit of craft love. Totally not bought any like stamp supplies in so long, apart from the, you know, as a business buying the ones that I make. What do you guys reckon? Let's see what else I can do. I could put a sentiment on it. In fact, let's see over here. I'm pretty sure there was a reverse confetti one that I thought, yes, that would be perfect for this set. Hey, hot stuff. Can you see that? Isn't that like totally perfect for this set? I don't know what I'm going to do now. Corey says hard to pick one thing. Well, tell me 3 things then. If that's easier. Tell me all the things. Come on. I need to spend some of my hard-earned cash. I don't have any cash. I never carry cash. It's like when Piper has like a thing at school. And but you need to bring in money, and I'm like, oh, like, I just never have money. All these first world problems of my life. Hard life that I have. Hey Corey, how was the kids' trip to Subway? I think I told like 4 people about that. Oh my goodness. It's just hilarious. All of my distress oxide, says Corey. So I have not yet bought release 3 of the oxides. And here's the thing. I don't love my distress oxides, and I feel so bad saying that. I love my distress inks so much, so much. But the oxides, well, you see, the thing is, when I first saw them being advertised last year for free CHA, I was like, they're gonna feel chalky, and it's gonna be a texture that I just can't handle. And when I got there, when everything was quiet around the Ranger booth, I went up. Yeah, I did. I went up and I was like, oh, actually, it's not. It's fine. So then I bought them because, you know, I got to have them. And I just don't love them. It's really hard for me to say that, guys. My new favorite too right now is the Tim Ho shears. Ooh, is it like this? But the biggins, the big beasties. That's what I want to know. Corey says, oh my gosh. I asked her how her field trip went, and she said some guy bought her a chocolate milk, and it was the most ridiculous thing ever. I'm glad that she sees that it was ridiculous. I thought it might have been like Dexter or somebody, like that they were all going, essentially just getting them out for a little bit or something. I don't know. So it was one of your older kids then? Because I know you collect them. Right? Don't you? I don't know if that's going to really work for me. I think I might just trim it down old school. Old school. Just check it in case anything else pops out at me, but I don't think it is. Unless. So funny. No, it was Kaylin. She's 16 and in 10th grade. That's nuts that they brought. Hilarious. Maybe it was just really meant to be a fundraising thing. And they're like, let's raise some funds. We'll get the parents to pay money. We'll have to go somewhere. Just go to Subway. All right then. It's funny. Winging it. All right. One thing that I actually do need to buy, although I've been saying it for like months, is a proper guillotine. Look, this little guy. This little guy is, he works. He works pretty dang good for how old he is. But, yeah, it's just too small. I want to be able to cut down lots of paper at once. It was for a class that she's taking called Walking for Wellness. So they walked to the local Subway for a field trip. That is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Walking, like she got class that is focused around walking. Maybe that's where my school went wrong, and that's why I don't want to exercise, because they didn't have a class over walking. I mean, is that like something that they can choose to do? Because why would you not do that? It sounds like such a cop-out. All right. I really wish I had gel, because I'm not sure that you really get it until you touch it. Do you think? But hey, another one bites the dust. All right, 2 cards down. What do you want to see? Did you see anything that spurred you? Any ideas as we were mooching through all that stuff? This one was kind of cute, I thought. Hey, Martina. Happy Friday to you too, my lovely. This one has a beautiful shimmer. You probably won't be able to see properly here. Let me scooch over to the other camera. Still can't see properly. Did you see the shimmer on the hearts? Glitter on them. It has some embossing paste and glitter. Glitter, glitter. So 2 cards down. I don't know what I did with the other one now, but that's okay. Move it over to this side. Let's work on this one for now. It is to fulfill the gym class credit requirement, and it's super lame. She better get an A. Yeah, she better get an A. That's so funny. Okay, what do we want to see in here, guys? Just saw something pop out at me as I was mooching through my dies. Something that I've not really used much before. And this is the MFT Stitched Oval Word Windows. I thought maybe we could do a word window down there. Oh, before we do that, let's do our giveaway, because I haven't done that yet. Let me see what I've got. Ooh, try not to wreck everything, and I throw this down. Okay. So we've got a giveaway, and you can win a brand new honeybee stamp set, and it's called Playful Pups. So I still don't know whether this is the best way to do this, but it's pretty much all that we came up with over my live streams before. So we're just gonna have to roll with that, you guys. So here's the rules. You get to pick a number. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, you're the best. Pick a number between 1 and 50. No, wait, let's do 1 and 100. I've got so much junk in there. 1 and 100. Pick a number between 1 and 100, please. But not yet, because I'm going to write down a number first of all. I want to write it before you start guessing. So I'm going to write a number, and you guys aren't going to be able to see. And then I'll put something over the top. So let's see, it's between 1 and 100. And whoever is the closest will win the stamp set. So 1 and 100, everybody go. Start guessing. You're allowed to comment once and once only. If you comment more than once, the craft gods will strike you down, dry up your Copic markers, and warp your paper. It's true. I have that sway. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to do that. And if there's multiple people with the same number, which I don't think has ever happened in my lifetime, has it? Then we do another round, essentially. Seeing loads of names now. Hey Sandra, and Buster's here. Karen, Shanahan, is that Irish? Okay. I have to try and not touch it. Oh, let me just move this over actually. And you know that I'm not cheating because I'm not moving it. So, get your guesses on. Right, I don't know what I'm going to put on here. Let me see. Look through my stasheroonie. It's very pink. So I feel like maybe a critter, something a bit grey. Yes, this looks like it might be a Vilna. What do you reckon? Karen says, from Kerry, hey. Nice to have some Irish blood joining us. Piper today. So we were in Ireland visiting my family last month. And we went to Dunnes Stores, which I'm sure you'll recognize. And my mum, she saw this like dressing up costume. And I, yeah, so it's pretty. It's very green. It's lots of tulle, and then a shamrocks and lots of glitter. Anyway, so she needed it. That was for sure. And yeah, so she totally forgot about last week because it was her birthday happening. But she found it today. And she had to wear it. So she was like, Mommy, sit at the bottom of the stairs. Mommy, turn off all the lights. Mommy, look. Hi there. I am I'm the princess leprechaun. And today is the only day that I can come to your realm. But I don't really know anything about this realm, and I live in the palace. Anyway, there's this big story, and I'm like, could we just go to the shop? And all the way round the grocery store, she was a fairy leprechaun from another realm. She was like, what is this thing? This trolley, you call it? A trolley? Oh, we don't have trolleys. We have bloody blossom. That's funny. Right, okay. You guys are going to have to look back and see if anyone is a winner. But let's have a look. Boom! 76. Do we have a winner? You guys can look back easier than me. Oh, why is that doing that? The silly thing. Oh, battery dead. Hold on. Stay there, you guys. I'm back. Sorry about that. Don't let Corin see that I use a Nikon. Lorraine, did you win? Lorraine, you won! Yay, Lorraine! After a rubbish day at hospital, you win a prize! Yay, congratulations! Lorraine, this is what you need to do. You need to send me a message. I know you have me on Facebook. You can send it there, or you can go to hungryheffycrafts.com and you can do the contact me or whatever it's called. Get in touch, maybe it's called, I don't know. And send me an email that way. So either through the Facebook Messenger or an email will work great. Amazing! Congratulations! Oh, it's an overnight stay. Oh, yay! Well done. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's something to look forward to. Yeah, my girl has got some imagination, like to the point where it's like, oh, come on. I know. Obviously she gets it from me, so I can't be that much. I can't be that much of a, like, annoyed by it. Let's pop this in here. And that will be on its way to you shortly. Probably not the weekend. Weekends post never really happens. Okay. So I kind of want him to go there. but I reckon it's a bit bare. It's not a bear, it's a skunk, you silly sausage. Okay, what have we got? I could die cut the background, like die cut a word into the background maybe. Guys, ideas. What are you thinking? You think it's a bit bare, or you think it's fine? We could put a hello. What else have we got? Thanks, celebrate, happy birthday. Nah, these are not good. What else do I have in here? Special, no, day, welcome, new. I've got a hi. Can he have a critter friend? Yeah, you might be able to have a critter friend. I've got hi as well. Hi somewhere. Let's see what we've got in friendly critters. I don't think he goes together very well. Oops, that was funny. My son Joel, I love that name, always dressed up to go to the supermarket, which is great when he was Superman. But with an older sister, you can guess what else he had to dress up in. Oh, so he had lots of other options. We could have a what's he called? Yeti? Is he called a Yeti? I need to do a Yeti and cover it in glitter. It's like sparkly. Yeti? Maybe a Yeti? I like the big one with his hands out. So we might have a Yeti. Otters would just not work because the otters looks like he's in water and there's obviously no water there. I could do little chicky boos. Monsters. Bunny. Bunny would work. If we coloured her in. What do you reckon? Can the Yeti hold the high? Oh, genius. Let me see. Do you mean like here? Or the other Yeti? Don't think you'll be able to see it properly. You could maybe overhang it like this. Put him in the middle. You can just put him in the inside. Oh, Lorraine, my Dexter, the youngest of 4 children, and his brother and sister encourage his imagination in good ways and in bad. In fact, he loves to have his nails painted. Aww. I actually kind of love that. He's just going to grow up and be really emo. What about a squeak heart? Yeah, we could do a little squeak heart, couldn't we? Like the Yeti. Let's see. No, this Yeti on a string. I love the Yeti with hearts on his hand. Oh, right, on a string. Yeah, the hearts on his hand kind of ties in with the heart there, right? Yeah, I don't think I want to put it on a string. Either we have these two snuggled in and a high there, or we put the high in his paws, claws, whatever. Or we just put these two together like this. In fact, we might even be able to put a bunny in as well. He looks like he's doing bunny ears behind their heads. Hey! I'm going to do that because it's just funny now. That's in my head. Funny, funny. All right. Glad we're all having fun. This bunny's like, I've already got bunny ears. Don't really need to do that. Maybe this is Remington something poopy pants. Poo pants. I used to have a black Labrador when I was a kid, and her name was Jet, but she was almost always referred to as Jetty Poo. And Jetty Poo was the best. I also had a rabbit when I was younger. And the rabbit was called Dooter, which I know is a crazy name, but I loved it. But the rabbit was a bit meh. I don't know. It just wasn't the snuggly rabbit that you would expect, you know. Yeah, I don't think it particularly liked being captive. And I used to bring the rabbit into the house, and Jet would just be like lying there sleeping, and the rabbit would come and like sit on top of the black lab, and Jet would be like, all right, I don't mind. Oh, this paper and ink bleeds. Think that it's meant for alcohol markers. All right, it's a bit smudgy there now, unfortunately. C'est la vie, mon ami, mes amis, should I say. Right. That looks similar to what I've got going on over there. So have any of you guys seen Hamilton? Because I totally do this. I get completely and utterly obsessed by the music of something. I did it with Wicked, like love Wicked, and knew all the songs before I actually knew the storyline. I guess it's just one of my little quirks. One of my little crazies. I had a look at the prices to go and see it. Yeah, it's a lot. Two people. I think it might be worth it though. I was saying to Craig earlier that history, no. Politics, no. But in a musical, sure, that, I'm into that. I'm pretty sure it's proven that Yetis can have pink faces. And orange heart paws. What do you reckon? Just picked up Kelly from school and she was so excited to hear you talk about Remington. Remington's such a fun name. I kind of want to like totally sparkle him, but do you think it might just overpower him? The paper is a little bit shiny anyway. I think it might ruin it, especially on that paper. She'll have to pass. Stick this bad boy down. I can't believe it's nearly Easter already. Piper breaks up for school next week, which has totally snuck up on me. Can't quite believe it. Then we get the joy of having Piper at home for 2 weeks. And I actually really enjoy it. I told her that we might go into London and go and see a show or something if we end up not going away anywhere. She loves the theatre. I want to take her to go see the Greatest Show. I think it would be fine for her. I think age-wise it would be okay. Sorry, I need to get my head in the way here. Boom. Sandra says, ooh, that's a jumbo foam roll. It is, and you know what? It's amazing. I love it so much, that one. You get that at, okay, I think it's called Tapes to Go, and then it's the number 2. Tapes to Go, Tapes to Go, Tapes to something. I think it's Tapes to Go. And I will tell you now, there are 20 zillion versions. And this one is a 3mm foam, because have you ever used the 3M foam, and it's like 2mm. So for shakers you need to do 2 layers, which, come on, ain't nobody got time for that. I can't really do that in an American accent. And this one is 3mm, so you only need 1 layer, and it makes life a lot easier because of that. You see? What do you reckon? I feel like this is too far out, and then this is like weird. Maybe I'll raise them up, it won't be weird. Work it, baby. My 2 boys finished school at 12 today, and they're off for 2 weeks. Ay caramba. Yeah, we kind of need to plan things in for Piper, because she would quite happily sit and watch Netflix, like binge watch Netflix in her pajamas. That's like her ideal weekend. To be fair, that's probably Craig's ideal weekend as well. And yeah, and especially whenever we're working, that working from home is absolutely fantastic, don't get me wrong. Come here, bin. Especially when there's an assembly or a concert, or as in next week an Easter egg hunt happening at school and things like that. But then if you're actually trying to do work while there's little people running around, it's not always as easy as it looks. So you need to make a plan. It'll all get done. Big plans for this weekend though. Like I said, party tomorrow. It's a friend of mine. Her daughter is turning 16. Sweet 16. I made her a shaker card. If you saw my Instagram the other day where I had accidentally trapped one of my hairs inside a shaker card. Oh, I can't believe it. It's that card, and I've got a video coming on my YouTube channel shortly for that. Yeah, baby. And where's my glaze pen? There it is. You like it better in your accent. That's funny. Yeah, and so that's tomorrow, Felicity's sweet 16 party. And then Piper's best friend Sophia has a party on Sunday. There we go. I think it's cute, huh? Corey says, I'm glad you added the additional critters. Yeah, so this guy is on a different cardstock, so he's much creamier, which normally would bother me, but you can't really notice it on the border. Couldn't think of the word. But he just looks like he's a creamy color. He's cute. We're doing good, guys. We are 2 hours in. 9, 10, 11, yeah, 2 hours in, and we've got 3 cards, although I have lost one. Don't know where it's gone to. Standard Lesley. No clue. All right, move along. First, tidy up a bit. I think I might move on to this, seeing as it's already mostly done. I don't know why I stopped on this one. But I'm thinking that there's cute little, I want to say, Pretty Pink Posh. Do they look like Pretty Pink Posh? I think they've been cut out with a machine. They're a bit skew-whiffy, as they would say. Where I'm from, I don't even know if any of you guys know what that means. Or we could go with pirates, because it looks like a beach, right? Doesn't it? I reckon so. Don't think we can have otters because, let's face it, they'd be in the water. As Piper would say, the water? The water? Mummy? Is it water or water? That's what she said to me. Because apparently, to my English child, I speak funny. I think I'm just making a right mess now. But oh, the inspiration. So we've got pirates. I wish everyone could have video chat. I bet it would be complete chaos, but so fun. Oh, so I think it was Instagram Live, Craig was telling me that you can like invite people to join in. How fun is that? We need to do that. Wish you could do it here. You have to test it. I'm going to have to test the new live function. So at the moment we use like an encoder and blah, 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 stuff that is way above my head. Craig stuff. And that's why we've got like 2 cameras. So, but if YouTube are setting it up so that you can do a lot of live streaming super easy, it probably won't have 2 cameras, but it might have other functions. That would be fun. Yes, let's do that. Pirates, have you got a palm tree? No, I don't think so. Do I? Let's have a look. The life is good. It has palm trees, right? A wee, there is a palm tree. Oh yeah, baby. In fact, we've got a palm tree. Where was that other set? There's definitely a sun somewhere. Where did I see the sun? Is it in here? Kelly is voting for the girl with the unicorn floaty. There's a sun, and there was a half a sun as well. There's another dude. There we go, 3 dudes. Technically 1 dudette. Right. We could even have wrong color, but we can fix that. We could even have some like water happening, or we could do this behind. It looks a little weird with the black border on one side. We could do a pirate. I don't think you work. Goodbye. We could do... I don't have a pirate ship. Let me see what else we could do. Waves in the background, but I think actually it looks better just like this. I'm just going to stick this down. It's kind of bugging me not being able to. I probably thought once upon a time that I put it on film. Meh. Gotta speed through these. We could have pirates, or we could have... Do you know what? I think I'm going to go for these guys. There's 3 of them. We can still have some palm trees. And there's plenty of fun to be had with pirates. Another day. So this is kind of off-white. I'm going to grab some... Nope. Nina. Because Nina is a bit off-white compared to my what do you call it? My DCP paper. You just need to stamp an X on the side. Yeah, for the pirates. Right, and I think that crab has to happen because he's way too cute. Okay. And we'll go for bucket and spade. And you know, I think I might do the castle as well. Because who knows what way this is going to turn out. All right. Don't need that. And I think I'm actually just going to do flat color on these guys because there's quite a lot of images to color and I don't want to be here all night coloring. So I'm just going to do flat color, which I actually really like every now and again because it reminds me of like a cartoon. Have to have a little ginger guy. Oh, brown-haired dude. And then I'm going to go for black hair on her. Why not? I always thought that I would have, like, Craig's got pitch black hair, pretty much. And you know, whenever you're dating and stuff, like, I wonder what our kids are going to look like. Because back then you have no idea that how many you're going to have. And I always imagined having this kid with super fine black hair like Craig's. And no, she's got like mousy brown hair like me. Fiona says, hi all, it's finally raining. Yay! Are you in Australia? I don't know. The last time I heard someone get excited about raining. I've heard people get excited about it not snowing. That's been happening over here. I think this is your hand. So my ginger guy is going to be the lightest color. Because let's face it, that's usually the case, isn't it? My per E00 is so dead. I think that's what my next crafty purchase is going to be. Has to happen, I reckon. Ooh, super dark. It's gonna kind of look like he's wearing a skirt. Yeah, happens. Here in Iowa, we have green grass and robins, but tonight we're going to get to get 4 to 10 inches of snow. Oh no. Yeah, the weather's kind of been all over the place with us. It was really snowy for a bit. And then it was so sunny that you didn't even need a coat. And then it snowed again. I don't think the world really knows what's happening. It's going to be a bit too dark for that guy, I reckon. He'll have to do. He's so cool with his sunglasses on. I think they're the same skin tone now, so I might actually darken hers up a little. Just for variety. It is the spice of life after all. What about his glasses? Maybe a C one. You're so cool, little dude. It's warm and sunny in SoCal. It is cold in Lesley's craft room. Not just now, but my heater broke. My craft room has underground heating, and that's all nice, all good, but it doesn't work very well. So I have a little heater that I put on when it's a little chilly, and then this week it totally just died. I thought there was a power cut actually, because it kind of did that, like power surge, plop, dead kind of thing happening. And I looked around to see if anything else had like power loss. Nope. Some little dotties to the sky. The sand has to match, obviously. Red bucket. Blue spade, standard. Yeah, so I was going to buy a like little fan heater or something, and Craig was like, oh, no. And he tried to fix it. And so far, according to Lesley, it's been unsuccessful because I've been trying to draw stamps on my hand. My hands are like totally freezing. I just can't do it. And I'm one of those people, I like to be cozy. Yeah. I'll have the heating on, my dressing gown on. Cozy, cozy. There's a blanket there. Oh yeah, sure, I'll have that. My friend Alexia comes to our house and she's like, oh my gosh, in like a vest top, like, it's so hot in your house. How can you sit there in like a dressing gown? It's just cozy. I get the funny feeling that I'm going to cut these all out and then be like, oh, there's not enough room on my card for all of this stuff. But that's okay, because as you saw earlier, I have got tubs and tubs of things where I can put all my unused images and then come back to them another day. And if I've got too many palm trees, then the next time I've got a pirate card just waiting for me to do. So Corin, we need to plan a live session, and I think we should do it like okay, I'm trying to think of a reference. I don't watch TV, so I'm not very good at this. Like, you have to go like head to head. So someone has to say, right, you need to make a card for a 14-year-old boy, go! Something like that. Or you need to do like, you need to make a card which is focusing on blue or something. You know what I mean? Like, they give you a topic or something, and it's not really a competition. It's just a jumping off point for us, and then see. Because one of the things I really love, like especially with having the Heffy do the design team and stuff, is that we have a small inventory at the moment. Wait till you see the next release. But like the variety of cards that we see from the team and from the customers, it just always blows me away. Like, it's always amazing to see how different people can translate things in different ways. So there's none of this like vote on your favorite or anything. But I just think it'd be really funny. Really fun. Maybe if we ever get YouTube sorted so that we can do, because at Christmas, I don't know if you guys know, but at Christmas Denise actually came over to London, and I was like, literally, come to my house, please come to my house and craft with me. So we had a very special like a Christmas special, come craft with me, where she was here and she actually crafted with me. So I think it'd be really funny if we could do that through the magic of interwebs, where it's like, come craft with me, and every week, it's like those podcasts where you have like different people every week, but instead of a podcast, it's a live crafting stream. Wouldn't that be so much fun? I bet you Craig's like rolling his eyes going like, oh no. Oh, I've done it again. Craig's probably rolling his eyes going like, oh, more things for me to set up. Bye, Fiona. Happy working. Right, we're nearly there. What time is it? 26. Okay, so before midnight, I need to press the thing on my camera again. Please remind me. I'm not very good at remembering. Right, we're good, we're good. This dye always makes me think it's like a tiny moustache. Look. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Only in my head, I suppose. Right, we're good. Thinking of you. What have we got, guys? Ooh, I kind of like that black border now with the overhang happening. I definitely need a little bit of like some higher than the other so that I've got a sense of proportion happening, because this is massive, so this has to be up front and center. This too. You've totally got too many things happening, especially with this sentiment. Oh man, we'll have to like completely change the whole idea. This is probably how far I got the last time, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll just start again. Maybe I just need one girl, one kid on it. Hello. Hello, Mr. Crab. The girl is the cutest though. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do that. Hey Lizzie, it's Kelly, and I just wanted to say I like what you're making. It's super cute. Yay! Thanks, girl. I appreciate that. So Kelly, have you got into this crafting thing that your mom is into? Does she even allow you to touch her stuff? Piper is more like her dad when it comes to pastimes. She prefers her. Oops. Oops, 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 move, move, move. There we go. She prefers her computer games. Not really. Not really big into their crafting like I am. Like I say, she enjoys it. She just makes, like, her ideas are just so big. And me, oh no, did you guys see that? I totally ripped off his claw. I'm sad for him. I'm gonna make it work. I am sorry, Mr. Crab. But around here, we just get on with life. There we go. Where am I based? I am in the UK. I am in Hampshire. Anywhere near me? Are you anywhere near me? Hang it off the edge and cut it straight. Don't everyone know. Oh yeah, baby. I love that little technique. I kind of want to trim some of this away. Where's the butter? Crab, crab, crab. Don't tell Piper. She loves crab claws, lobsters. prawns. They'd be gone in an instant. Last summer, whenever we went up to Scotland to visit Craig's family, and we went out on Uncle Jimmy's boat, we pulled up some lobsters from the creels and ate them for dinner, and they were absolutely phenomenal because they were so fresh. So fresh. I'm in Peacehaven, says Sandra. One left. 15 minutes drive along the coast of Brighton. I think that's probably a little way away from me. I'm near the Hindhead Tunnel, if you know what that is. Oh yes, Antonius Maximus. It was amazing. There we go. We could even do a pop-up in the inside if we wanted to. A little beach. How are we doing for time? Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Gonna need my pop-up die though. Let's see how far along we get on this one. Right. So I had an inked background for a sky on that one. So I kind of want to do an inked background again, but oh, I need my bone folder. But I might be lazy and do a one of these like cloudy backdroppy thingy-maboyos. Seeing as I'm trying to use up my stash, that sounds like a pretty good way to do it. Don't you think? Now there's going to be a little bit of an overhang at the top because I don't want this to interfere with my crease. But it's fairly minimal. Nothing a big pair of scissors can't handle. Did I tell you guys where I got these scissors? Did I? These ones? At Creativation. I went to the Fisker's booth and I pretty much brought my Hello Squeakheart props with me, and I told them that I got a gerbil, and that I called him Fiskars, named after my favourite crafty tool, which is my Fiskars diamond edge scissors. And they were like, "Oh my gosh, it's so sweet!" And I showed them like videos and stuff of Fiskars online, which they loved. And they were like, "Oh, you have to show it to this person, you have to show it to that person, whatever." And they said for me to go back. They came and got me, and they were like, "Come back, come back, come back." And when I went back there, they said that they wanted to give me those special edition scissors, which of course I was like gushing. I was like, "Oh, that's so amazing." Okay, so this is going to go here. Need to get some... Oh no, I'm going to need palm trees now, aren't I? At the moment, this kind of looks like snow. Doesn't it? It's like thinking of you while I'm at the beach and you're at home and with all the snow. Sucks to be you. Or I just do a mound. Don't know. Getting tired. What do you reckon, guys? Use some water, and then these guys over here. That might be a bit better, a bit easier to do. And then I just need to do this bit in the sandy color. And I guess this bit in the watercolor. Let's grab me some inky poodles. There can be sand dunes in the background, yeah. Come here. Bit of salty ocean. And I'm fairly certain that the other one is a distress oxide. I'm not sure which one it was. Sandy color. Antique linen sounds about right. Oops, wrong way around, silly. Press the camera. There we go. And because this front panel is going to be covered, I don't have to care about overlapping my ink. Alright. Sometimes I extend the color all the way down to this bottom panel, but it's getting late, I'm getting tired, so I don't think I'm going to do that tonight. Don't think I've done too badly, to be honest. There's been quite a lot of cards happening tonight. I never remember how these attach. Not like that. Maybe down. Try it down. That's better. Wait, maybe it's not better. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so before I stick this bit on, I'm going to put something in the water. What can I put in the water? I missed your first card from tonight. Have you found it yet? I have not yet. I will have a look in just a second. It seriously cannot be too far away. I definitely saw seals, which could go in the water. Not seals, otters is what I'm thinking about. And I think otters. Actually, he kind of looks like a seal. Like if he was like this, doesn't he kind of look like a seal? I'm gonna do it. I'm going rogue, everybody. I'm not sure if he's quite the right color. Maybe seals are a bit more gray. But sea otters are a thing. Yes, Lorraine, thank you. Sea otters are a thing. In fact, they're pretty adorable. I think the reason our overflow piles grow so much, our subconscious likes the feeling when we can quickly throw a bunch of cards together and stretch our creativity. Yeah. I think for me, like, if I have I definitely know that I'll have an idea and then my idea will just completely change. And I'll be really excited about my new idea. So my idea evolves. So what I had planned at the very start no longer is relevant. So I have all these like leftover stuff. And I actually think it's pretty cool. Angle, or just poking his little head out. I actually think he's really cute like that. Hello. I'm gonna do that. Goodbye, my friend. Your butt belongs to me. He's like, oops, peekaboo. This is not sticking. Cheeky. we all know what happens whenever it doesn't stick. You get the wet glue treatment. Do you have the MFT seagulls? Oh, no, I don't. But totally agree. That would be adorable. Right, wet glue. Button, thank you. You're the best. You're earning your prize. So Lorraine, did you say that you're in the hospital just now? And I hope if you're in a ward or something, it's not noisy. That's the worst thing. Oh, I'm gonna have to leave that for a minute. I should take this opportunity to start a little bit of tidying up. I'm trying to look for that other card underneath this mess. Oh, it's right on the floor. There we go. Oh no, that's not it. That's one from last week. Looked similar from the back. I can see my desk again. Getting there. Card, where are you? I honestly don't know where it's going to. That's Lorraine's prize. Those are my other cards. 1, 2. Guys, I'm totally baffled. It's probably like, is it in my Misty? No. Is it? I'm gonna have to rewatch what I did with it, like rewatch my footage to see what happened to it. Creative corner, I'm gonna lose that. Huh. This is the other background that matches the one that I made. Oh wait, I put Nouveau drops on it. So I would have put it somewhere that I wouldn't. Wait a minute. It's all coming back to me. Here it is. Here's the first one. Big hugs. And like I said, I made another background using an ink swiping technique in a similar way. So yeah, that's where it went to. I didn't want to do a Lesley and put my finger in it. Awesome sauce. Right, you dry. Oh, the table feels massive now. He's so cute. Kind of wish I had like a little surfboard or something for these guys. How cute would that be? He's like, look over there, there's a sea otter. What, really? I can't see anything because I'm too busy being cool with my sunglasses. It's cute. There we go. I need a sentiment on the inside now. Don't think I want that to go in there. I need a sentiment here. So we've got thinking of you. Kind of want something to do with like summer or something. Vacation. Holidays. Happy holidays would totally work. But it reminds me of Christmas too much now. Happy holidays. Any ideas, you guys? It's a good day to be happy. Nah. I actually do have one that says summertime. It's an old stamp, but it's a good one. Sandra said, I'm going to do happy summertime. Even though that's completely random. I'm loving it. Why not? I need a big happy. And I have got a woodware stamp. Oh, actually that would be fun too. That's cute, huh? I'm going to do it. Do it. Lorraine says, it's got the new wood wraps. Lorraine finally put together the steps as well. Good for you. Okay, I am going to do the happy first of all. This is a Winnie and Walter. Is it? Yes, it is. Do happy. And I really want to do a bright yellow. I think I'm going to use my Catherine Pooler inks, which I'm actually kind of in love with. I want more. This one's called Tiara. Tiara. And one of our retail partners is called The Little Paper Tree. They're based in Guernsey in the UK Channel, and they are selling these guys. So if you want to check out the Catherine Pooler ink craze, you go there. And I think I might actually buy some more. So many things for me to buy. Happy summertime. Lesley, says Sandra, do you do lives regularly? I do. I do. Oh yeah, Wish You Were Here would be amazing. Do I have a Wish You Were Here? I'm going to mooch with that and see if I can find it. Anyway, back to Sandra. I do live streams, in theory, every Friday night. Trim off the time and just stamp the summer. Happy summertime. Happy summer. Ooh, maybe you're right. Let's do that. Although it's not as balanced now. Meh. It's late. Lesley tired. Yes, sorry. This is what happens whenever I get to a certain point and I get tired and I get distracted very easily. On a Friday night, UK time, 9 p.m, I have a regular slot. And I say regular, but I will also put the caveat of sometimes life gets in the way. I am a mom first. So if, for example, Piper is ill, or if Craig is out and this does not want to stamp. Oh, you pig! Well, I guess I'm having supper time. I think my washi tape was porous. When I pulled it off, I realized, actually it's all over my fingers for a start, there's ink on the back. Should have noticed that. Never mind. Happy summertime it is. And now I'm off center. Gah. Friday nights, 9 p.m. here on my YouTube channel, Hungry Heffy. And I also sometimes do other live streams. So sometimes I need to make a card for a particular reason, and I will just turn on the camera and craft live. Sometimes I'm feeling super stressed and feel like a little bit of a creative outlet is necessary. I'm going to see if I can find a wish you were here, wish you are here, wish you were here, something like that. Yeah, sometimes I will just need to craft essentially. And I will turn on the camera. So I recommend that if you wanna, you turn on the notifications so that whenever it goes live, you are notified. You make me smile. Now, I don't even know. I can't even think of a stamp that has that. You guys got any idea? I've got this one, which is always cute, that I like, sending you sunshine and laughter, which is kind of cute. Okay, somebody needs to take a note and remind me that I need to make a stamp set that says wish you were here. What's this? I'm so glad to have met you now. Miss you? Thinking of you. Oh, wish you were here. It'll do. Not quite sure why it's got 3 dots after it. Wish you were here, ... This is from a stamp set by Paula Pascal from Personal Impressions. I'm going to go with a blue. This is Blue Jay from Simon. Let me just grab my do that and get rid of those dots. Don't really want them. Wish you were here. Oh, it's good that I'm using all my stuff that I haven't used in a long time either. It feels like super over to the side, which is sad for me. I'm wondering if there's any way I could do like a little element here. Maybe just a love heart would do. To balance it a little, you know. If in doubt, add a love heart. I thought I just put my finger in there. I am so into you. Let's grab a little. I think we're gonna go for pink. There's no pink in here at all, which normally would make me go, oh, I'll not bother doing pink. I want pink. Because pink is bright and happy. Okay, more kisses. Oh yeah, the bucket and shovel would work too, but I'm afraid it's after midnight. My pumpkin has returned. I've been standing for 3 hours solid and stamping and inking, which is taking a little bit longer than die cutting it pretty hard in pink. I mean, some people might call me lazy. I just call me tired. All right, let's get this party started. I'm so in the mood for summer now. Right, let's do a recap. We've got big hugs. It kind of, the light makes it look super like vibrant, hurts my eyes, especially yellow. It's not like that in real life. Can I show you? It's a lot muted, a lot more muted. So, big hugs. And I've got an extra one for it later. I've got Hey Hot Stuff with some water in there. I'm going to show this to Piper because I think she'll love it. And I'm going to have to go and buy some gel just for the sake of making crafty cards. Hey Hot Stuff. And I've got Thinking of You Always. And then Thinking of You. And then on the inside, baby. I think we did okay. What about you? Do you agree? I think we did well. I got 4 cards out of 3 hours, especially a pop-up card and a, well, it's not quite a shaker card. I'm not sure what it is. I think we did all right. Okay, mes amis, thank you so much for joining me. And Lorraine, thank you. Well, congratulations, Lorraine, for winning. And thank you to everybody for entering. I do have a little sun stamp, but it's not for today. I'll have to do that tomorrow because my brain's already in meltdown mode. Plus my battery is flashing at me on my microphone. So I'm going to have to call it a night. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys next Friday. What's happening next Friday? Anything? I think we're good. Next Friday. I shall see you then. Oh, actually, Piper's on holiday next week, so maybe we even might have a Come Craft with Piper session as well. Lorraine, take care. I hope that you get sorted in the hospital and out soon. And I'm glad I was able to entertain you for a little bit. Have a great day, you guys. Hugs and kisses.